Hey guys, I'll give a few ladies some time to join in. I'm sorry about the delay. I'm working with a new streaming system and I'm just trying to make sure everything was on the up and ups. Hmm? Yeah. Call your grandma and see what she wants. Tanya. Tanya. Hey Andrea. I'm gonna just give a few people some time to join in and let me go grab one more thing. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Hey guys, welcome in. So I'm just going to get right on to it. My name is Renika J. Moorhead. Most of you guys know me by Ree. I am the founder and CEO of the Assertive brand, as well as Naturology Natural Hair Solutions, and as well as Blush Nonprofit organization, which is an organization where I mentor teenage and young girls that are going through life situations, and I provide life skills and support to help them progress through life without looking for a Keisha on the stoop to be able to inform them of how to guide themselves through their life situations and all. Can you guys see me clearly? Just let me know because I'm operating off of two screens here, so I just want to know if everyone can see me clearly. Okay. Okay, I know you guys can see me clearly. I'm just making sure you all can see me clearly as well. Okay, they said yes, yes, they can see me clearly. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I want to welcome to you. I want to welcome you guys to Clarity Conversations, with the Assertive brand. My name is Renika. Once again, most of you guys know me by Ree. But I'm Renika J. Moorhead. Once again, founder and CEO of Naturology Natural Hair Solutions, as well as the Assertive brand, the Assertive brand, personal and business development mindset coaching, as well as Blush Nonprofit, um, not breast nonprofit organization, which stands for Beauty Lies Underneath Skin and Within Hearts. And like I said, it's an organization that I founded for teenage and young girls to be able to help them through the adversities that they face in life. So let's jump into it. So the Assertive brand, I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about the Assertive brand and whom the Assertive woman is and my reason for forming the Assertive brand. So over the last couple of years, I have been actually mentoring women as well as young girls on personal development as well as business tips and strategies in order to increase their finances and start their journey to entrepreneurship. So the Assertive brand I formed because I felt that women were lacking a lot of confidence in certain areas. And with all things that have been going on in life, I wanted to remind women to get back to the determination and confidence that we were born with before all of the adversities stepped into play and kind of offset our minds into believing that we were not able to handle certain things that life throws us, or to believing that we have to handle certain curveballs that have been thrown in life in a particular way, and not the assertive way. Let me say that. And if any one of you, if you guys don't know what assertive means confident and being confident and determined. And I, for one, am a very confident and determined individual and woman, and a lot of women are. And the only thing is that we lose sight of how to grasp and connect back with that confidence and that determination that we had in the past before, like I said, adversities came into play and started to corrupt our minds into believing that we had to move a certain way or do things in a particular manner because of our kids or because of our relationships or because of our jobs or because of our families or because of mistakes that we have made in the past. Being assertive allows you to overcome those adversities, to cope with those adversities, to cope through those adversities, and to surpass those adversities and become a MILF. Because who does not want to be a MILF? And who does not feel like they are a MILF? Now, most of you guys know, or you feel that MILF means a certain thing. But in my opinion, MILF is mindset igniting life financially. And I totally feel that your mindset ignites your life in a physical manner, in a financial manner, in an emotional manner, in a mental manner. Your mindset ignites your life. And I just wanted to build the woman up that we already have in us. Because I've been doing this for the past couple of years, I've understood what a lot of women have been lacking, or what we've been, what's the word? We have been missing as we go through our journey. We've been missing certain tips and tools as we carry through our journey to greatness. And we all know that we have some sort of greatness inside of us, but we've been missing the tools that we need in order to grab that greatness that we always have possessed. So the Assertive brand helps you to grab your greatness and be a MILF while at it. So the assertive woman is a determined woman who's confident, kind, honest, as well as direct. And direct meaning I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind, and I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling, and whether you roll with it or not, this is what it's gonna be. Especially if I know it's the right thing and if I know I'm right. So assertive is not about being bossy and not about being ignorant or arrogant towards certain things. Assertive is about being receptive and acceptance of things, but also being confident in trusting yourself and trusting who you are and trusting your decisions and trusting your journey and trusting your path that's going to lead you to greatness, and believing that you will one day get to where you're going as long as you continue to spin your wheels in the right direction. Notice I said spin your wheels in the right direction, not just spin your wheels, because we as in women have had the tendency to allow our wheels to stay spinning in a certain area because of the curveballs that we've been thrown by life. But now with the assertive brand, you can spin your wheels outside of that box. You can spin your wheels outside of that tunnel, and you can spin your wheels into forming the life that you've always dreamed of having. You can spin your wheels into building the company that you've always dreamed of having. You can spin your wheels into leaving that 9 to 5 and becoming an entrepreneur that you've always dreamed of beginning. You can spin your wheels into building your credit up to be able to be that first time homeowner, to be able to purchase that house. You can spin your wheels in the proper direction, but all you need is the information. All you need is the tools. You know, um, we go through certain adversities in life that actually, in turn, kind of sort of shifts our future. And it only shifts our future because we allow it to shift our future. But what we can also do is shift our future back into where it's supposed to be shifted to. So, and what I mean by that, what are you saying, Renika? I'm saying shifting your future into the way that you dreamed of it being before all the adversities came into play and sidetracked you on where you were trying to go. And that could be an adversity of being an unexpected mother at a certain age. That can be an adversity of face of still struggling with things that happened to you in your childhood. That can be an adversity of surpassing an abusive relationship. And abuse could be physical, mental, emotional, or financially. All of those are adversities. It could be adversity. We allow a lot of adversities to come into play and to allow us to be fearful of what we can build ourselves and grow ourselves into if we just set our minds in a certain direction. And a lot of you who are on this live right now have known me for a very, very long time. And you have sat back and watched my adversities and watched me surpass them. So I wanted to reach out and let you guys know that I am here. The Assertive Brand is here to provide those same tools that I utilized in order to get me to where I am at this point, and provide them to you so that you can in tune grow and manifest yourself into the woman. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. So that you can grow and manifest yourself into the woman into the assertive woman, because the assertive woman is in you. If you are determined, if you are confident, if you are striving, if you wake up every morning and you keep pushing yourself, then you are assertive. You are the assertive woman, and you just need the team behind you in order to get you to where you're trying to go. And I'm not talking about these empowerment groups and you pay for these seminars and things like that, and then you leave the seminars and you leave the empowerment groups and you're sitting there and you're like, what now? You got all these notes from the empowerment group and you got all this information, and you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? And you're reading it and you're trying to figure out how to align everything that they said in the group or in the seminar, and you're still trying to figure out where to go. I'm about to tell you where to go. The assertive brand helps you to get to where you're trying to go. You're trying to build a business and you don't know where to start. The assertive brand is for you. The assertive woman has a clear vision of where she's trying to go and what she's trying to do and who she's trying to be in life. And I know many of you watching this live right now have that exact clear vision. And if you don't have it at this moment, you had it at one point in your life. And at some point, hey Ashakwe, hey guys, hey Stacy, hey Miss D, how you doing, girl? I'm so happy to see you. Hey Carrie, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. The assertive woman is a better view on here. I think it's a better view on Instagram. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, or it's clear, it's a better view on Instagram, I'm being told. So you guys can, if you guys are not seeing it clearly right here, follow me. I'm streaming on Instagram as well. So you guys can also join the live on Instagram on the Authentic Read page. On my Instagram as well, if you're having trouble seeing me clearly on Facebook. But thank you so much for letting me know that, because I was curious about how the view was. So if you guys, follow me on Instagram as well, and join the live on Instagram if you're having trouble viewing it on Facebook. So also I just wanted to get back. The assertive woman has a clear vision of what and who she is. And if you at one point in time had that clear vision for yourself, you are the assertive woman. It's just that you've lost your way because of life. And sometimes life has a tendency to do that to us. Life has the tendency to cause us to lose our way and to forget who we are and where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do. The assertive brand is going to put you back on track. You know, um, let's even right now in this quarantine, a lot of people have lost and forgotten and have lost their clarity of what it is that they of what and who they wanted to be or what they were doing prior to this quarantine. It's like the world stopped on you and you're trying to figure out where to take yourself and where to go. Well, the assertive brand is going to give you that clarity. Renika is going to give you that clarity. It's going to help you figure out your vision and give you and help you to find that tunnel vision, because that's what it's all about. It's all about finding that tunnel vision and aligning those goals with your tunnel vision. And then once you get that tunnel vision in order, everything else is going to block itself out, because you'll start to shift slowly. You'll slowly start to shift and you'll slowly start to begin like you have time. And I say that because many of us, as we travel through life and we go through things, we feel that time is not on our side. And damn, I won't start this business, but I don't have the time. Man, I won't go back to school, but I don't have the time. Man, I want to start meditating, but I don't have the time. I want to start praying more. I want to be more in tune with my spirituality, but I don't have the time. Why don't you have the time? I got 3 kids over here, or I got 4 kids over there. I'm a single parent mother, or my husband is trash. Not my husband, but I'm just in general. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that we go through in life that it's a lot of thank you so much, Juice. Hey brother, thank you, Juice. So it's a lot of things that we go through in life that forces us to think that um we become stuck where we are. You know what I'm saying? I felt you, bro. I felt you. A lot of things in life forces us to think that we become stuck where we are, and as long as you're breathing, you're never stuck. And I want to say this to everyone: time is the one thing that we have that is always on our side. Because as long as you wake up, you have time to do anything. And I was speaking with a friend of mine a couple of days ago. And throughout this quarantine, I've been creating, like I said before, I own a natural hair care company. And we not only provide hair care products, we will soon be providing skincare as well as merchandise as well. So I actually created a lip scrub and a body scrub. And my friend said, girl, you got a lot of time on your hands. No, I do not. To be honest, this is a girl with 3 businesses, 3 sons, a husband, and still trying to figure it out. Three son, i.e., son. It's never a dull moment in my house. So I never have the time. You know how I created the lip scrub? Just thinking in the process of washing dishes. And I picked up my phone and I made a voice note in my phone to remind me later on, because we all know we forget in a blink of an eye when you're always on the go. So I reminded myself later on to put these ingredients together to do this all. So even if you think you don't have the time, it's all a mindset thing, because you have the time. You have time to go and do. You have time to research. You have time for yourself. Even if you're in the car and you're at a red light, you stop at that red light and you thank you, God. That's time that you're investing into your spirituality. Those 2 seconds at a red light where you just look into the sky and you said, you know what, thank you, Lord. That is time that you're investing into your spirituality. And if we start to shift our mindsets into thinking things in a more positive outlet and a more positive aspect, then we will notice that we have time for a ton of things that we thought that we didn't have time to do before. Now, the assertive brand is not only about telling you that you got time on your hands to do this, that, and the third. The assertive brand is also about encouraging and providing, and not only encouraging your mind, encouraging your spirit, encouraging the woman in you, encouraging you to be more whole, and providing you with tools and essentials that you need in order to feel more whole. And I promise you, if I sit here and tell y'all my life story, everybody that's on this live, I promise you, y'all gonna relate to at least one event or one incident that has happened to me in my personal journey. So I say, people always say, if I can do it, you can do it. But I say, if I can do it, we can do it because we can do it together. The Assertive brand is not the company that's going to leave you out to figure it out by yourself. No, we're going to figure it out together. We're going to figure out how to build time for you. We're going to figure out how to build you back up emotionally, physically. We're going to figure out how to build that assertive woman up in you so you can become your own boss if that is your goal. Because not everybody's designed to be an entrepreneur, but everybody's designed to live a more peaceful and positive and happy and fulfilling life. And that's what the Assertive brand is about. Not just about forcing you into business or helping you build a business if that's what you want to do, but the Assertive brand and the Assertive woman helps you and guides you and hold your hand, and we're going to guide you into living a more peaceful, a more thriving, a more motivating, a more inspiring, a more aspirating life, because we have aspirations, and our kids may come into form, and we may forget about those aspirations. We may forget about those dreams. We may forget about those things that we want to do. But no, the Assertive brand is here to get you back to you, because without the goddess, because a queen dies, but a goddess lives for eternity. I just want y'all to remember that. So before you call yourself a queen dies, but a goddess lives for eternity. So without the goddess, the castle is going to crumble, because the goddess is the neck and holds it all together. Or whether you're the neck or the head, honestly, but we hold it all together. So the Assertive woman and the Assertive brand is going to bring back the goddess, the MILF, the goddess in you, pretty much. So I just wanted to come on and chat with you guys for a bit. And what's up, Ree? I'm about to head out there in a few. Cool beans. I see you when you get here, bro. So I just wanted to come on and chat with you guys a bit and see if you guys had any questions. I know it's been a lot of changes inside the Assertive Brand group. And if you guys are not following, please follow the group on Facebook. It's called The Assertive Brand. So I know you guys have been seeing a lot of changes within the Assertive Brand. So I just want you guys to get a general understanding of where I am and what I'm here to provide to you as I invite you and accept you into this group. This group is about uplifting, it's about advising, it's about motivating, it's also about development, it's about encouraging, and it's about foreseeing. It's about building visions, building confidence, building determination. And if you feel that you're the leader of your pack and you're just trying to figure out a way to lead your pack down the right path, then you come to the Assertive brand. And the Assertive brand will welcome you with open arms. And we're here to assist you in every way possible. Thank you, Miss D. She said, God bless. Thank you so much. You've motivated me. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I truly appreciate it. I am here to motivate, not only to motivate, but to guide and to assist. And I just want you guys to know that I built the Assertive brand to do just that, to God, not just to motivate and not just to empower, but to show. Because it's one thing to empower somebody to go and do something, but it is another thing to show them what they can actually do if you provide them with the tools that they may need in order to do it in a most effective way. And the Assertive brand is providing tools, trades. I'm coaching a few women, well, not a couple because it's more than two. So I'm actually coaching and assisting a few women right now in multiple projects. One is coming to form to understanding how to love herself more. Another is trying to build her own brand, and we're literally starting from scratch, building up her product, building up her logo, her name, everything. So yeah, I provide all of that. You're trying to figure out, how to go about starting a business. Come to the Assertive brand, and we're gonna guide you there. How to build a successful business. Join the Assertive brand and you will get the tools and tips you need, not just empowerment, because empowerment can only go so far if you don't truly understand the areas where you need to be empowered. Because if we don't understand where we need to be empowered, all we're doing is just taking it in, and it's just sitting there on the surface. It's not even in depth and going into, and it's not even in depth and funneling into where we needed to funnel into in order for us to be able to prosper and thrive. So the Assertive brand does that for you. Not only empowers you, but funnels you into the areas where you can be able to prosper and thrive, so that you can be able to grow and live your life by design. Because let what is it? What is this now? 2020. So let me just give you guys a backstory on me. In 2012. I was faced with one of the most craziest adverse situations of my life. Um I was actually I was invited to a bar and by a family member, and inside that bar I was attacked by multiple group of women. And I was attacked by these women because of a man that I was dating in the past. And I truly feel like that's why I was attacked still to this day. I feel like I was attacked because of him. And I was attacked by 15 girls. So let me say this again. I, in about 2012, was attacked by 15 girls and was crowded and jumped inside of the bar. And in the process of that, I ended up stabbing one of the girls multiple times, right? And I ended up going to jail for it. Um, I was ultimately defending myself. Like I said, it was me against about 15 girls. I was ultimately defending myself, but the way that the story was portrayed to the police, it was like I was the aggressor and I was aiming to kill. Even though I was aiming in all self-defense, I still have wounds to prove it. I had 9 stitches in my hand. This was one of the most adverse situations of my life. I was facing 10 years in jail with 2 kids on my hip, with not a daddy in sight to be able to care for them if in the event that I was going to be imprisoned. So I had to go through a year and a half to 2 years of my life on fighting a charge where I myself was ultimately the victim. And going through that process, it actually in the beginning, it diminished my soul. It diminished me to my core, to where I was just trying to figure out why is all of this happening to me. Like why can I not just grasp my grader and move past all of this? Because I didn't already let the man go. I didn't already let the man go because I saw that he was the problem. But why is all of this coming after me before? Because my mindset needed to shift. In order for my life to shift, my mindset needed to shift. And in order and when people say that, it is a true thing. In order for your life to shift, it starts with your mindset. It definitely starts with your mindset. So here I am. I have a charge on my record, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. So I can no longer walk around and protect myself, because I can no longer walk around and protect myself because I can't carry a weapon. So I don't know if these girls are going to come back to harm me in the future. Like, I don't know what's it going to be, but I know that I have to be here for my kids, and I know that I have to be a mother for my kids. So what was most important to me was being able to survive and being able to be there for my kids. So I went and got me a job at McDonald's because I had a charge on my record. No one would hire me. No one would hire me. So I worked at McDonald's part time and at Taco Bell part time, and I did sitting work overnight, where one of the gentlemen that I was sitting for actually stiffed me out of a month's worth of pay during this process. So I'm working at McDonald's, trying to make ends meet, trying to get the rent. My family lives out of town, so I'm the only person in the city pretty much that can care and provide for my children. Hey, Aaliyah, thank you so much for joining. Hey, Chantel, thank you so much for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Hey, Dave, thank you for joining. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to take care of my kids, and if in the event that I'm going to lock up for 10 years, because I was facing 10 years in jail, honestly. So I'm trying to figure out who's gonna care for my kids the way that I care for my kids, while I'm doing time for something that I ultimately was defending myself for. And throughout that time of facing that adversity and going through that process, it really gave me hey Ronisha, it really gave me the capability to start the process of shifting my mindset. And like I said before, shifting your mindset is one of the most important things one of the most important tools that you need in order to shift your life into a greater form. And once I began to become a more humbled individual, I felt it coming. I felt myself being more humble. I felt myself more at peace with things. I even forgave the guy. I mean, y'all, this was so bad. The police came to my house at 6:30 in the morning while I was getting my kids ready for school and attempted to handcuff me. I had to beg them not to handcuff me in front of my 4-year-old son. Was he 4, 7, 8? He was 3 and a half. He was 3 and a half. I had to beg the police not to take me to jail in front of my 3-year-old son. And they ultimately were very, very nice about it. And they waited, until someone came to be able to. You have motivated me. And this is all I aspire to do. I aspire to motivate. I aspire to encourage. I aspire to provide. I aspire to guide, not just empower, because you can empower someone and leave them in the dark. But I aspire to show people how to get to the life that they want, that they've designed for themselves. And I don't, because it's not hard. It's just that you need someone to be able to show you, and that's all I need. I just needed a shower. And my shower was change. My shower was greater. And I didn't have a shower, so I wanted to provide. I want the Assertive brand is providing something that I didn't have during that time. But what I did have was God. And I'm not sure how many of you feel about your spiritual aspects, but I did have a bit of um what do you call it? I had an aura surrounded around me of protection. And that same aura of protection led me to understanding that my gift is to actually to teach, and not teach as in being in school, or teach as in teaching kids or being a teacher, but teach as in guiding the woman to her greatness and to the life that she is designing for herself, to remind her that aside from all of her adversities and all of the coping that she's doing, she can still find a way to grab her greater and build the life that she's designing for herself. You can overcome all of your adversities and surpass. Yes, girl, change will wake you up. Change is crazy, and it came with a lot of change. And mindset is all about change, but it can be slow or it can be fast, and that depends on you ultimately. But the Assertive brand, whether you want to move at a slow pace or a fast pace, or you're just trying to figure out how to start the process of shifting your mindset, the Assertive brand is actually what will get you there. And to tell you no lie, I will provide everything you need: listening, engagement, conversation, it all, to be able to comfort you into a better position for your life overall, mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. Because we all aspire to be great, but we also all aspire a life of freedom, you know, and that's the ultimate goal, to feel free. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Change will aspire you. We all aspire a life of freedom, to be free. So I just want you guys, if you're not already, to go on Facebook and follow the group, The Assertive Brand. If you guys want more details about the brand and what we do, yes, it's personal and business development. So if you're looking to develop yourself personally, if you're looking to change your mindset, shift your mindset, if you're looking to grab your greater, if you're looking to conquer some goals and you're just trying to figure out how to do it, join the Assertive brand and we will definitely get you there. We will definitely give you the tools and tips and trades that you need in order to shift your mindset. And when I tell y'all, my son wakes up every morning now with a hug from me. He gives me a hug, with a hug for me. My oldest son, he gives me a hug, and it's amazing because I feel that he knows, you know, um, everything that I have gone through and everything that has happened to get us to this point in life. Prior to COVID-19, I wasn't working a full-time job. Honestly, I quit my job in February. Prior to COVID-19. So yes, I'm living a life by design. I don't want to work for anybody. I don't want to have to wake up and you tell me what time I have to be somewhere unless you're paying me accordingly. And $17 an hour, to be honest, is not worth my time because my life is more valuable than that. So yes, embrace the grace. I call this chapter of my life grace. And yes, Stacy, I embrace the grace. I call this chapter of my life grace on purpose because it is just that. It is grace. And hey, Ash, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I call this chapter of my life grace on purpose because it is just that. It is grace. It's uplifting. It is spiritual. It is grace by all means. It is nothing but grace. Thank you, girl. Say you beautiful, girl. You beautiful too. And see, that's another thing that we need. We need as women to accept more compliments and not just say, "Oh, girl, I'm not. You're beautiful." No, girl, we're beautiful. Yes. Thank you, girl. Just a quick to come on here and chat with y'all for a second. I had to do a little something, something to come on and chat with you guys for a second. But yes, this chapter of my life is called Grace, and it's called Grace for a reason. And that reason is ultimately because of my mindset and the change that has occurred when I shifted my mindset. Hi, Jonathan. I have neighbors coming. Well, not neighbors, but yeah, my son's friend is coming over. Yes. So I want you guys to join the Assertive brand on Facebook. This was just a short but sweet, but just to give you guys a bit of an introduction to the Assertive brand and what it is that we do here, whom the Assertive Woman is. And if you feel that you need assistance with trying to figure out, or we're trying to carry yourself over into the Assertive Woman, if you feel that you're lacking confidence in any areas, if you feel that you're lacking the determination that you need in order to get your life, in order to get yourself to the next level, if you feel that you're lacking the mindset that you need in order to get yourself on a schedule or in order to manage your time in a more effective form, join the Assertive brand. If you feel that you're trying to start a business and you're just trying to figure out how to start, I won't start a business, but Ashley is one of my clients. I want to start a business, but I can't figure out how to do it. You need something? No. So Donnie have changed for 20. They're so rude, but that's kids. It's ever that's kids. That was kids. It's a good. It's kids. But yes, the Assertive brand will provide all those things. If you're trying to start a business, I'm sorry, my oldest son, you know, he the ruler of the house, y'all. That's how I go. But yes, the Assertive brand provides what you need in order to get. If you're trying to start a business and you don't know how, contact the Assertive brand. If you need to find vendors, you have a product based company, Assertive based company that you want, that you feel in your heart, that you feel that this in real life. Yes, girl, in real life. My son think he the king of the house in real life. Yes, he does. In real life. But if you feel that you're trying to start a business and you need helps and tips and tools to carry you to the next level of your business, or just trying to figure out even just where to start, the Assertive brand helps you. I have quite a few people that could attest to what I've already, to the value of the knowledge that I've already provided them. Let me say that again. I have quite a few people that can already attest to the values of the knowledge that I have already provided to them, and not just in business, but in life, in mindset, spiritually, financially, mentally, and emotionally. So the Assertive brand is a valuable brand that is designed for leaders. And if you're ready to lead your pack, and if you want to be the leader of your life overall, and if you're ready to live your life by design, then you join the Assertive brand on Facebook, and we will help get you there. Miss D, join the Assertive brand. Go on Facebook right now, type the Assertive brand, and I will accept you guys. It's a private group. Just know it is not public, it is private. So all the information that is detailed inside the Assertive brand will stay within the Assertive brand and only the members of the Assertive brand. There are questions that you have to answer before joining the group, just to see if, or the ways that I can help you, and if you are ready to take your and live your life by design. So respond to those questions truthfully and honestly. If you're already in the group, I humbly appreciate you. I thank you. There's more to come. If you have any help, if you need any assistance with, if you already have a business and you're in the Assertive brand and you need assistance with continuing the development of your business, send me a DM. If you're in the Assertive brand and you need assistance with trying to develop a business because you have an idea or a plan or an area that needs help in the market, and you know that there's a market for what you do, send me a message in the Assertive brand and we're going to help get you started. If you're in the Assertive brand and you're trying to figure out how to shift your life from being a mother 365 days, 24/7, 7 days a week, and y'all know what I mean, because we are mothers 365, 24/7, 7 days a week, but you are also a woman first. That's why it is called the Assertive Woman, because even though we've been called to motherhood, we do not want to lose sight of the fact that we were called to be women first. And that's the most important. You are called to be a woman first, and a woman of greatness, a woman of greater, not a woman of adversity, and not a woman of failure, but a woman of trying and a woman of great flaws, promising flaws and aspirations, dreams, determination, confidence. If any of these terms that I'm yelling out speaks to you, you should be in the assertive brand. If you feel that you're a confident woman and you're just trying to build a team around you of confident women in order to keep you motivated and keep you going through life, you should be joining the assertive brand. This live was only supposed to be 20 minutes, but I'm like 20 minutes over right now. But I just want to make sure that I say that to you guys. I just want to make sure that you guys grasp that concept. The assertive brand and the assertive woman is a confident individual. If you're trying to find your confidence, you're trying to rebuild the woman in you. If you have just gone through postpartum for delivery of a baby, all of these things shifts your mindset and makes you forget who you are. Hey Sip, thank you guys for joining. All of these things shift your mindset. Losing a job or sitting at a job, a 9 to 5 for 40 hours a week. Do your thing, honey. Thank you so much. All of these things shift you're sitting at a job and you're at your 9 to 5, 40 hours a week, 40 hours a week for 5 days a week, and you're like, damn, there is more to my life than this. I'm looking at these millions that I'm making these people. And why am I only making pennies? Because that is not the place for you, sis. That is not the lifestyle for you, sis. That is just your temporary spot, sis. That is not where you're supposed to be permanently, sis. That is your stepping stone to your greatness, sis. So look at it as a stepping stone to your greatness. Don't look at it as to where you're just stuck, because you're far from stuck. You're just shifting. You're not stuck. You're shifting. And as long as you continue to allow yourself to shift and to maneuver, you're going to shift into success. You're going to shift into greatness. So I want you guys to carry on about your day. And I just want to leave you with this thought. Thank you so much for this moment. I'll be in touch with sweetheart soon. We have to link. Yes, Andrea. Thank you so much for joining, girl. Send me a DM, and there's more. I'll be sending more information out about the brand. So if you guys are not already in the group, join the Assertive Brand on Facebook. I will be sending more information about the brand, but I want to leave you guys with this tip. And the people that are already in my group, the Assertive Brand, they already know this, because I figured, yes, I love this. Shift from lack. Shift from lack. Because you're not stuck. You're just lacking what you need. Thank you, sis. You're not stuck. You're just lacking what you need. And what you are lacking, I have. I promise you. What you are lacking, I can provide. And I will definitely, definitely, definitely provide. And I promise you, we will get you. Shift to purpose. Shift to purpose. Shift to greater. Shift to pursuit. Shift to pursue. Shift to pursue. As long as you're shifting to pursue, you will continue to pursue. And what you take 10 minutes to pursue will eventually turn into 15 minutes of pursuing. Will eventually turn into 30 minutes of pursuing. Will eventually turn into an hour of pursuing. And then you're gonna realize, I am doing this. Yes, you are. Because you just needed someone to help you to recognize where you needed to shift, and to recognize that you are not stuck, because you think you're stuck, but you just only need to shift. So I just want to let you guys know that even if you hit the snooze, because they always say this, the early bird gets the worm. You got to get up early to grab the apple, whatever they say, y'all. Damn that. Damn that. That ain't. The early bird don't always get the worm. Sometimes the early bird be too early and she still miss everything. Don't let the early bird sign fool you. The early bird don't always get the worm. Even if you snooze on your alarm clock, you still have time to wake up and conquer your goals. Okay? Even if you snooze and you're supposed to be up at 8 and you get up at 8:15, you still have time to conquer a goal. You still have time to write down a goal. You still have time to manifest a goal. Because before you can conquer, before you can envision, before you can write down, you have to manifest it. And if you're having trouble with manifesting in your life, join the Assertive Brand. Because as you can see, how my world shifted from 2012 until now, I'm from prison to progress and from prison to prosperity. That's how I see it. From prison to purpose. You know it. Join the Assertive Brand, guys. Hey, Kimi, thank you for joining. Hey, Sip, what's up? Join the Assertive Brand guys on Facebook. um and for all your needs, all your mindset needs, all your motivational needs, all your needs. If you're looking to shift your credit, join the Assertive Brand. If you're looking to be a homeowner, join your Assertive Brand. If you're looking to learn more about business, join the Assertive Brand. If you're looking to learn more about personal development, you should be joining the Assertive Brand. If you're looking to join more about business development, you should be joining the Assertive Brand. Because one thing people do know about me, I'm very outspoken, and I'm honest. I don't mind telling people anything that I know. I don't mind giving you any secrets that you feel that you may have been missing, or that you may have been. Is it just for women? The Assertive Brand, yes. It is primarily a woman's brand. It is primarily designed for women, because I feel that women are the most adverse faced women on the planet. And yes, our men have issues. But the Assertive Brand is primarily designed for women. But if you're a man and you're trying to find your mindset, and you can answer those questions accordingly before you get into the group, welcome you to the Assertive Brand, because the Assertive Brand is all about equality. So let me take that back. No, it is not just for women. So I'll be back with the tips for the assertive man. And actually, the assertive man and the assertive woman is one and the same. So if you're an individual and you feel the need to want to shift your mindset so that you can grab your greatest and grab your greatness and live your life by design, join the Assertive Brand. Thank you guys. I hope to see you soon in the group. There's going to be a ton of information in there. We're already getting started and it's getting juicy. So if you don't want to miss out, if you're ready to come out of quarantine with a vision and with goals, and you know you've been sitting on you twiddling your thumbs all this time trying to figure out what's next, you should be joining the Assertive Brand. Like I said, I have people, I have people that I've already been working with in the past that can provide value, that can say thank you so much. Bye. See you soon, love. Join the Assertive Brand on Facebook. But like I said, I have people that I've already been working with that can attest to the value of knowledge that I provide on a plethora of different levels and forms. Equality for all. So join me on the Assertive Brand, Facebook, www.facebook.com/ the Assertive Brand. Join me on the Assertive Brand. I'll see you guys soon in the group. Love you. Thanks for watching. Oh, that's why it's not gonna say it, but that's all right.